Hey everybody, it's Derek from North Awakens here, bringing you our latest war recap. In this last war, North Awakens took on this clan ChukChaKeros. I doubt I said that right. So we'll take a look at everything they did to our bases. I believe this war we had quite a significant war weight disadvantage up top. They had a pretty high level Town Hall 10, as well as quite a few more nines than what we had, and we obviously have no Town Hall 10s. So we'll move through. We did get everything taken care of. All the Town Hall 8s are cleaned up. Most of the nines, and we didn't get an attempt on their 10. So we'll just kind of look at these stats here. 24 3 stars to 15, pretty typical to what we're used to seeing. 96.1% destruction, and normally that would have obviously been higher had they not had a pretty high Town Hall 10 that we could have picked some stuff up on. So let's jump into some of these attacks. And starting off, we're going to take a look at Brentwood taking on their number 5 here. And he's going to come in with pretty much just mass hogs, but he has a nice little queen walk that's going to. We'll fast forward through this CC lure. But he wants to get this queen walk that's going to go down this right side of the base over here after it takes out these CC troops. So we'll watch. We're going to speed through the CC kill, just kind of typical stuff, distracting with some barbs, got a poison, and then just has that queen to take it all out. Had that wizard drop down to create that funnel. This queen's just going to kind of take a little walk here. Just wants to walk down, take out that defensive queen, and he's just going to come in with the hogs. As soon as she clears a couple buildings here, uh, he'll start sending in these hogs from the top side. Not sure why that was lagging a little bit here. Sorry about that if that comes into the recap. Then you're just going to come in with a 3-finger drop up at the top, wants to move everything around. You can really do things like that with these symmetrical bases because you know the hogs are going to just path around at this exact same time. Trickles in a few more just to keep them running through that core, so all of them are going to stand in that heel. Doing this, you're probably going to lose a lot to spring traps, and that's what he's getting now. He's got the skeletons that are beating him up. You can see the queen took out the defensive queen. She keeps moving along, doing fine, still has her ability, and all these hogs just keep moving on in. There's a bunch of them grouped up together. Still got one last heal he can place down. Drops the king in a smart location at a smart time to just get other defenses that'll be hitting the king as opposed to hitting his hogs. Does get some hogs that get kind of beat up there from that bomb, but they were standing the heal, so most of them are fine, even though it was the tail end of it. So we'll just kind of. He's got quite a bit of cleanup after they take down that king. And we'll just move on through this. Awesome job, Brentwood. Great attack. And as we finish up and get a nice 3-star for us here. So next, we're going to just move down a couple. Seeing Clipter doing what he seems to always do, and that's just pentalooning bases. And this just, just another. He's level 1 Lava Hounds, and he just is going to be able to wreck this base. It's just part of what's able to be done. It's such an. I mean, these guys has max air defenses. Yeah, his expos are both on ground, which is going to certainly help, but there's just nothing that can really stop. This attack is incredibly strong if you can take out that CC troops and queen fairly cheaply. He does not take the queen out, but she's surrounded by a bunch of defensive buildings. So he's just ends up getting it taken out. As you can see, the 2 Teslas pop there. So as the loons get on her, just being in that splash damage radius, she's going to go down. As soon as these loons on the left side here will drop their bombs on those Teslas, queen's gone. And he gets tons of pups working around from those 5 hounds. He's got a hound up. Could have probably saved a couple loons here for this backside just to kind of force that funnel. That air defense on the left did get quite a bit of work done, and he has these loons that are all wrapping up together around these outside buildings before getting into that air defense. Now, it's not too big of a deal because they got on that wizard tower pretty early, and that lava hound was still tanking, or else that could have been trouble had that wizard tower had free range on those ones. But you can see they get there and they finish out the job, but it's pretty close. So I had a couple that could have broken that funnel, would have broken that defensive ring structure. It would have certainly allowed him to take out that air defense quicker. So we'll fast forward through this because he's got tons of pups all over the map, doing their thing. But it's just always a real cool attack to see something different and something that you guys kind of all get into intro Town Hall 9s, or I know we have a lot of max Town Hall 8s or close to it. It's an attack strategy that can really dominate. Yes, the next one we are going to take a look at this X-Fire attack. Just doing what he does best, just coming in and wrecking bases. It's not a particularly hard base. He's coming in with a Gola Lud. Normally, you wouldn't want to do this with these low-level heroes, but he has air defenses that are 3 air defenses on the outside of walls that he's just able to get. 20 army camp space, gets the air defense taken out, gets the CC lure. We'll kind of speed through this. He's going to drag it up to this corner where he wants to enter to come at this queen. Yep, sorry. There we go. And he's going to just take those out. It has a poison. They're getting some shots on that golem in there, which not ideal, but the wizards come take care of it. Here's another one, just going to drop some wall breakers to break open that corner side there. Won't actually break open the corner piece, or he did have another one. I didn't see it there. Takes out that queen. They're working around, and now he's just going to be able to start in with the lava hounds at any time. These wizards on the left side are easily going to get to that air defense with the queen. They're going to take it out. So there's 1 air defense for 2 lava hounds. One suggestion I would have made is to maybe go with that right air defense a little quicker. So he could have had that lava hound on the left side, kind of traveling over the middle of the base and tanking those expos, or maybe tanking in that core, just to kind of get beat up on by all that, so it wasn't hitting his loons. But it's okay. The lava hounds get out in front. They move a lot quicker. So they'll start tanking into those buildings as they get in range. Barb King's coming in, tons of loons working around. He's got a couple hogs he was trickling in. What I really liked about this, he did have these 2 loons that he saved. Just going to cut down that travel time with them not having to go all the way out there. And they're going to be right in that core, right next to that high HP with the town hall. He's still got the queen working around. Now he's got a couple loons, wrapping around that funnel. Unfortunately, the lava hound didn't break, so it wasn't as quick of an attack. Or, with all those pups, it would have been a lot quicker. We'll just speed through this, but either way, absolutely just wrecks this base. Awesome job, X-Fire. And now we'll move on to some Town Hall 8 action. We're going to take a look at Ares going in on 15 here. Coming in with a go-ho wipe. So it's, typical stuff. Get the CC lure out. It's going to poison it. We'll kind of speed through this because, when they have just the same things in the CCs like this all the time, it doesn't take any guessing game. We're easily able to figure it out and handle it. Those get quite a few wizards here, as you can see. He wants to take that dragon out. Has that nice P.E.K.K.A. It is only a level 3. Didn't get one in the CC. But that's fine. Just going to keep working around. Then P.E.K.K.A. will walk through and start taking out that king. Taking a bunch of buildings here. Kind of maybe unconventional. Uses a heal spell on on his kill squad there. But hey, it worked. Not a big deal at all. So I think that's kind of not really what he wanted to have his king wrap around, but he's already coming in with the hogs, targeting these outside point defenses, and just is able to drop heals for them as everything's moving into that core, which the big group is then getting all that benefit. There's that one last heal. Does have a bomb over there, but that popped in the core, but no big deal. And just wrecks his face. Just has tons and tons of hogs left. We'll kind of speed through this cleanup because it is quite a bit, but to be able to take out this base with the swag heal is always nice. Then we're going to drop down just one here, take a look at Xena, coming in with a mass hog attack on 16. This, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was a cleanup. Though it might not have been. I believe this was a pretty early attack in the war. Draws the skeletons out, gets the wizards going. Typical stuff to take out the CC troops here. There's that king tanking. With how early she put that king in there, definitely should have popped that ability probably right away, as well as gotten quite a few hogs deployed just to take some of the pressure off of him. Didn't really get a whole lot for that king, especially missing that ability, but It's okay. Just nitpicky things that, we can all improve on to continue to get better here. Uh, these hogs moving around, just kind of running around this, reinforcing them as they move around the outside of this base through that core. And just keep sending them in. Has that last heal to get them through these end defenses with the skeletons around the Barb King right there. They're going to turn around on this Barb King, take him out. They've taken out the skeletons, and then you got a few minions working around the outside. Then we'll speed through this cleanup. Excuse me, guys. It was an awesome attack. A couple things, just continue to get better, but absolutely wrecking it with hogs, which is always what you want to see. They are the best unit at Town Hall 8, probably in the game in general. And then we're going to take a look at one more here. We're going to take a look at Micah, which I believe this is his first time on our channel. And he's coming in with just a more of a traditional holo here. Does use a cannon to get part of the CC lure and a hog. Get a free uses a loon to take out a cannon and get the CC lure, as well as that hog to get that loon out of there. And just drag it up to the top. Typical stuff. This base did have a mortar in range, so it was a little bit more of a pain to get the CC out there, but that's fine. Once it's out there, not a problem. Drop a barb, take it out. Drop a barb, take it out. And from there, we're gonna just start seeing the king come out. He's gonna king swap. Awesome move here. Smart move. Just anytime if you can get that done, the king's not. If he's not, get him to tank for some defenses. That's what he is. He's a tank. Get him either tank for some defenses or take out the defensive king. These are just things that can really, really beat on your hogs as they get going. Just comes in heavy with the hogs all around the side. Uh, Not maybe a little too early on those loons on the left, but I would rather be early than late. Gets in those two extra, uh, and then the final one over there, and they're just gonna all take that out. All those outside defenses as the hogs just ran through that core, taking out everything in there. All the Teslas were in there. Well, the one thing that ends up taking a little while on this attack is as the last couple hogs go down there, they're going to path over a giant bomb, and that's, I believe, takes out 2 of the 3 remaining. But it's okay. Tons of cleanup going on. The last defense goes down, and wizards all over this map getting that job done. That one hog does survive. King's still up, and just as soon as they get into that core, they're going to take out that town hall, and that'll be it. So once again, just awesome job to everybody at North Awakens. Good to get us back on a winning track, and hopefully we can keep that going. So thanks for watching, everybody.